What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Check it out, man. It's funny how we live in a time, boy, where, boy, you want to clear the room out. If you really want to clear the room out, you start dropping some truth. Start telling some truth. And we just are in this over hypersensitive society these days where everybody finds something to be offended by. And if I look at somebody that's saying something that's racially insensitive or something that's disrespectful or degrading or whatever, however you want to lay it out, then I can understand people may feel offended by that. But we talking about when somebody is dropping uncut, raw, undiluted truth, and people still receive that truth and take that truth as if it's an attack, as if it's some intentional way to offend them or to put them down or even in some cases even to judge them. And I was seeing where TD Jakes had came under some backlash because of his comments that he made about women's roles in the household and women this and women that, and men and women, just putting that whole dynamic out there. And a lot of, not just women, but a lot of people took offense to it. And I heard that his church, his attendance was down for a while shortly after that. I don't know if it's jumped back up or whatever, but uh, that amazes me because while the statements that he made, you know, for some people can be up for debate. There are people who will say, well, that's not absolute fact and truth. I don't believe that. I think that that's up for debate. Um, I understood the basic premise of what he was talking about. Like, women just trying to be too manly or too dominant. And, I like to always make sure that I advise people or try to even advise myself to not just say, well, women do this. And men, you have to say, some women, blah, blah, blah. Some men, whatever, whatever. We can't just say women because we make the mistake of taking the handful of experiences that we've had uh, with the opposite sex and we just apply that to every woman. When you don't know every woman, you have not met every woman, you'll never in your life come close to meeting every woman and every man. So we got to make sure that we say some. And I think that word some will can kind of cushion the blow in certain areas. But for certain people, it'll never cushion the blow because they are already on alert to be the offended uh, police. And then you have other people who a statement may not even apply to. They just jump on board with somebody else's uh, cause or somebody else's dissatisfaction, and people don't want to hear it. So it's one thing we talk about truth being offensive to people and truth clearing the room. Opinions, of course, will do the same thing, but I've seen too many times where actual facts were being dropped, actual verifiable, provable facts were being dropped. People just didn't like that the actual truth that was being dropped in that moment, it applied to them. And growing up many times, man, we had to sit in certain settings, whether it be at school, whether it be at church, whether it be at the mosque, wherever you at. It's been many times where we've had to sit in certain settings and the truth was being levied down and what was being said, you knew that applies to me. It's like, man, but you don't get up and walk out. You know. Now, if it's being presented in a disrespectful way, or people are singling individuals out. Hey, like you, hey Johnny, you, yeah. See, I saw you coming out that place last. I mean, that's different. But when somebody's just dropping some general truth, man, if that shoe happens to fit you, it just is what it is, man. Because truth is a purifier. Truth is, it says that truth will set you free. And it said truth got so many little side little statements that go with it. The truth will make you free. The truth hurts. You can't handle the truth. The truth got a lot of little phrases connected to it because it's the absolute, it's the real. And it is what keeps us in check. It's what keeps us lined up the proper way. It's what reels us back in. Sometimes when we get too far out, it's the truth. So if we're so sensitive that nobody can drop a truth bomb on us, man, then we in a little trouble. We in a little trouble. I've seen too many times where we just in this cancel culture society where it's like I'm not gonna let nobody say nothing that goes against my lifestyle or how I live or how I feel or what I believe in or what I think. If you even just say you disagree with me, I'm gonna label you as this or that or that. You can't even disagree with me. You just gotta accept it and support it. No, I don't. If there's a truth that needs to be spoken about it, just like if the shoe was on the other foot and there was a truth that needed to be spoken about me, okay, man, you was wrong, man. Blah blah blah. I gotta take that, and you gotta take it too. Well, you ain't gotta take it, but running away from it ain't gonna change it. Running away from the truth does not change it. It just, you just running away, and you're really not going nowhere because it's still in your head. So when I saw a lot of people was kind of just backing off of TD Jakes, backing off of different people who finally maybe step forward and say something that, in my opinion, I believe to be the truth, but can be debated. You know, people getting their feelings. It just speaks to the kind of society that has been shaped and that we are now, a part of, man. Let's toughen up. Let's have some tougher skin and be willing to absorb the realities about our ways and ourselves. It's like, okay, man, gotta take that. Gotta take that. Everything is not said in a way that's meant to offend you. All right, man. This your big brother K-Rino. Y'all leave y'all comments. Tell me what y'all think about this, and I'll catch y'all real soon. All right, peace.